On the path of spiritual practice and service, there are journeys not measured by miles, but by each mindful step, each peaceful breath, each heartbeat of awareness. The walk for peace is a true expression of that spirit. Departing from Huong Dao Vipassana Bhavana Center, the future site of the ancient sacred Buddhist Scripture Stupas, Dhammacetiya, the 2,300-mile journey will pass through multiple states across the United States, culminating in Washington, D.C., with each step offered as a prayer for world peace. This journey is a message of mindfulness, loving kindness, and faith in the light of wisdom. It is not merely a traditional Dhutanga practice, but a living offering. Each step is taken in mindfulness, each breath anchored in compassion, connecting the faith and wisdom of countless beings who yearn for the light of understanding in a world full of suffering. Every step is a prayer for world peace. Every mindful breath embodies compassion, selflessness, and awakening. With reverence, we seek the blessings of the Triple Gem and the support of noble friends, that every step of this journey may be shared by all beings as a collective path towards peace, compassion, and liberation. A new journey continues the steps once begun. A renewed vow nurtures the path of awakening for all beings.
The language that you used for the prayers, was it Sanskrit or is it different language?
It's we call Pali.
Pali?
Pali.
Pali. There are lots of Sanskrit words in it. Pali.
Similar, not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when did you start your walk for the peace of world?
We started on October 26th in Porto. So this is 28 days already. Yes, and we still have about 90 days left to go.
And this is only for USA or you are going other countries too?
We try to finish in USA first.
This is your first starting walk.
Yes, this is our first journey in USA. So hopefully it will go well. And it's been really tough for all of us. It's a long journey, blister and everything, endure. But although it's pretty good for us, and we have learned a lot on this journey, and a lot of civilians show a lot of love for us, which is very grateful. And we receive a lot of donations, snacks, waters, fruits, a lot of love. And we are very thankful, especially when we come to this town. It's very peaceful for us. Not like in Houston, crowded, but these, since yesterday we started to walk again after the incident, and then it's been really peaceful for us. All cars are stopping for us and then pray for us. We're very thankful.
What happens if you have blisters? Do you continue walking or do you have any herbs to?
We try to squeeze all that water out and blood out, cut it, clean it, and walk again.
Do you have any special herbs for it?
I think all of us are nurse now.
I was thinking about medicine. Do you have any herbs for applying on it?
We have all those medical information on all those things for us to be used. Yes. It's healing now, but new bliss will come. So, one after another.
Do you even walk in the snow when you are going on the north side?
We don't know about the condition yet, but we definitely will try our best to continue our walk in the snow until it's a mandatory not allowed to go outside by the government. Then we will think of another way. But for right now, we prepare for that. Since yesterday, it started to cool again. Now it's a little bit cool, right? And I don't know about maybe a month and a half from now. Probably it's going to be very, very cold. And by that time, please send us some love, so that will warm our heart. I said, it's not like a monk walking along to Washington D.C., but we want all of us to walk with, all of you to walk with us, mentally walk with us. I have an online class, meditation class, and all the students, I said, if you want to support the monk, every day you have to continue this meditation class, okay, in order for you to support the monk to walk. So if there's day that we feel tired and cold, then that means you are skipping, you are not meditating. And from there, they still continue up until now. It's been 28 days. They continue meditating every day. After meditation, they pray, they share the merits, and they pray for us. So Sam, we wish that all of you also will join us on this journey by practicing mindfulness every day to bring peace for yourself. That is how you can join our walk mentally. The power of mind is very powerful. You know that, right?
Yes.
Right. You from India?
Yes.
Okay. For now, maybe if you buy a ticket, you probably fly for a couple, maybe one day to get to India, right? But within second like that, you be in India already. So that's the power of our mind, right? We go very fast, very quick. So our thoughts help. Our practice, if you practice diligently to purify our mind, it means that you bring peace for yourself. Peace always begins within. Right? So we have to stop and look within. We have to build peace for our own. Don't sit out there. Don't sit out there, okay? Just in here. By each breath going in and out, that is how we build mindfulness. That is how we build our peace. Once you have that peace, you can share it with your loved one, your family members, your neighbors. And so that is the one way to practice and to walk with us. Earlier, I saw all of you to practice meditation by breathing method, right? The breathing method is very simple, but of course that is just the basic. We just pay attention to our breath going in and out. Or you can also count when you breathe as well. Breathe in, count 1. Breathe in, count, breathe out, count 1. In, count 2. Out, count 2. In 3, out 3. In 4, out 4. In 5, out 5. And then start it from 1. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. And then start it from 1 again into 7. And and then restart from 1 to 8, 1 to 9, 1 to 10, and then continue from 1 to 5 again. So once you count 1, 1, 2, 2, 5, 5 means what?
Go back again 1.
Wrong, right?
Oh, 3, 4, 4.
You just started from 1, 1, 2, 2, and now you jump to 5, 5. Means no mindfulness. You're not mindful on your breathing.
Yes.
Your minds go to India. Went back to your childhood. Went back to the time that there's a lady shout at you, or somebody slapped you, or your husband say something that you don't like. Our mind just keep going to all that directions, bringing all those suffering things come back and chew it over and over again and again, non-stop. We are living in this life, suffering with the past, and trying to reach the future, which is not yet come. But this present moment is what we need right now. But we didn't aware that. We didn't aware of that. We keep live with the past, chasing the future. We left the present moment. That's why practicing mindfulness is to live with right now, here, at this moment. When you can live with this present moment, there's no suffering exists. It's because you let your mind freely. That's why it's always taking all those suffering past out and then chew it over and over again. Then you suffer. Think of that image of the person who hurt you, and now you suffer. Think of that voice of that gentleman who hurt you, and then keep thinking about it. Now you suffer. But when you are mindful, means when that thoughts arise, you're aware of that thoughts. You come back to this present moment, which is breathing method, in and out, in and out. And then your mind will stay at this present moment right here and now. You don't go back to the old things anymore. You don't chase the future anymore. So that means you live at this present moment. You're free of suffering. Why we are all suffering right now so much, and not just us. All people around us are suffering as well. Because we are too busy chasing things out there. We didn't have time to pause for a moment to come back and look within. The more you chase for things outside of us, the more we suffer. When I want this, I want that, I want that. But you cannot achieve it. You cannot get it. Is that suffering? Yes, right?
Yes.
What about you can get it? I want this, I want that, and you got it all.
That's suffering too.
That also suffering? How so?
Happy. Too happy.
You are very young here. If you like one gentleman, I like him, he's very handsome, and you got him, are you suffering or no? Okay. You know what? You're suffering double. You know why? Because day and night you trying to protect him from losing him. You're afraid that your friend will take him away from you. You're afraid that out there may take him away from you. But guess what? Impermanent. He'll be gone regardless. And once he's gone, you are suffering much more. It means that you hold too tight. The more you hold it tight, when you lose it, when you lost it, you suffer more. But if you hold it loose enough, gentle, when you lost it, you be suffer, but not a lot. Try it. Try to rewind your life to see, is that true? How many times have you suffered that way? So life is like that, but we didn't realize. Because it's impermanent. It's not yours. It's not ours. It's not mine. It's not you. Nothing is ours. If it's ours, then we be able to keep it, and we be able to tell that person to stay here and now and don't go, right? But we cannot. That is why we suffer so much. And so, practicing mindfulness meditation is to keep us from suffering, away from suffering, because we always be mindful. When we walk, we mindful with it. When we eat, we mindful with it. When we read, we mindful with it. And a lot of students now, they cannot read. Why? Because they are too busy watching and skimming social media and YouTube. Too busy for that. They cannot concentrate on their schoolwork, on what they are reading. No concentration at all. And when problem comes, when life throwing lemons at you, you cannot handle it. Is that right? You cannot handle it because you're too weak. Way too weak. You know, we as Asian, I don't know about American, but Asian, let's say my family, we have 10 family members, brother and sister. I'm the youngest one. I really don't know how my mom and my dad raised all 10 of us. But we grew up really well. But I think now, just 2 kids, we be a lot of suffer already, right? Very difficult. But all of us back then, we be able, when we have problem, we be able to fight and stand up again. We are not that easy to give up. But nowadays, most of the teenagers, they cannot fight. They cannot stand up after they fall down. Because their mind is too weak. The reason for that is because they never try to achieve, they never try to live the life without internet, without out there. They always trying to communicate with people out there, but not within themselves, not their family members. And so that is the reason why they cannot concentrate on their schoolwork. And then when things come, they cry, they commit into suicide. A lot of suffering, a lot of depression and bipolar. So many. So in order for us to change that, we need to slow down. We need to come back to the inside. Just for a moment. You know, when we walk like this, there are so many people, they just stood there and look at us and cry. I believe this is the only time that they actually slow down and stood there and look at us, and then they probably touch their heart. That's why they cry. Because in their life, they're too busy chasing for materialities. Trying to work, try to find money to support the family and everything. They didn't have a chance to come back for their own, for themselves. And now they got a chance. I got one of the lady, she saw us in Waco, and then she went home. She dreamt about us, and she said that she got to find us, and she went online, found us, and then people, our team told her to go find us in Austin. She actually live in Austin, and she found us, and she talked with me. She said this is the first time in her life that she and the monks like this, and she had so much suffering in her life that she couldn't find anyone to help. And now after she spoke with me, and I saw her to meditate, and she started to meditate, and she started to try to fight for herself. So all of us just the same, especially teenagers. If you be able to set aside, you be able to set a time for yourself. When is the time for you to surf the internet? When it's time for you to be mindful? When it's time for you to just pay attention to what you do and spend time with your family members? If you be able to do all that, you be fine. Then when things come, and definitely there will be a lot of problem come to your life, for sure. Nobody can escape. And so we have to be prepared. We have to be prepared. In order for us to do that, we have to spend time to practice. It's not that we can breathe in and out just for a couple of days and we expect the result right away. No. It will take some time, right? To change that old habit, we need to take some time to replace with a new habit. One of the habits that I always share, I said, there's a class that came to our temple, and I talked with the class. I asked them, it's all college. I said, you probably have husband and wife, you have boyfriend and girlfriend, but you all cheated. You cheat your wife, you cheat your husband and your boyfriend and girlfriend, and they just sit there and look at me like, what are you talking about? I say, don't look at me like that. I'm telling you the truth. They say, how so? I say, okay, here. Every night, have you ever turned to your wife or your husband and say good night, or talk to her or talk to him? And then when you wake up, the first thing in the morning, have you ever turned to him and her and asked, how was your night? Never. Very rare. Instead, you talk with your girlfriend or your secret girlfriend and secret boyfriend. It's your phone. It's your cell phone. Before you go to bed, you talk with him and her, surfing the internet, chatting, talking with other people, and then set the phone aside, and then go to bed. When you can't sleep, pick up the phone, look at it. Okay? And in the morning, the first thing when the alarm goes off, either you snooze it, or you pick up the phone and check what did people comment on my status last night. You didn't talk with your partner. Isn't it cheating? So we all keep doing that daily, every day. That's why we are not staying at this present moment. What if one day this United States shut off all the powers, no internet at all? Have you ever encountered that problem? No internet just for 1 hour. How suffer we are. We're like, keep calling. I probably like that charter internet and all the AT&T, they receive thousands and millions of calls. What happened to my internet? Right? We try to fight until we get the internet back. Without internet, we can't survive. we dependent on something else out there, not in here. Is that true? So we need to think about that again. Because impermanent, remember? One day we will lose them all. Nothing will left for us. Even our husband, our wife, our loved one. They cannot stay with us forever. Right, Aloka? Excuse me, sir? Right, so today we are very grateful. No, Aloka, he doesn't like flies. Today we gather here in this town. Like I said, it's very peaceful here, and we are very, very grateful that everybody hosted us here. Very nice, and we can see that all that love towards us, and we will try our best to continue on this journey, to finish this journey, and hopefully with what I shared, that will remains in all of us, and then we try to bring that into practice. Okay, this will bring benefits for all of us. If you have any problem while practicing it, you can ask any of us, our monk here. We more than happy to support on the practicing. And every day, I don't know how have you heard what I said about today is going to be my peaceful day? Okay, I have repeated that many times, but I want to say that again. In the morning when we wake up, just write down one sentence. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Okay, repeat it over and over. And then throughout the day, live mindfully, just like what I just shared earlier. No anger, no hatred, no reaction. Reactions, 90%. All suffering, only 10%. Reaction is 90%. On top of that 10%, cause the suffering to 100%. That's why we suffer. So, no reaction. Just look within, and it would vanish by itself. All that that person said, that person bump into you, just look within. All those things will vanish by itself. You don't need to try, you don't need to do anything. It will gone. It will be gone by itself. Okay? So try that, and may you be well, happy and peaceful. And please walk with us to Washington, D.C. mentally, just like that. Aloka. All right, any other question?
I'm just curious the ages. What are y'all's, who's the oldest, who's the youngest?
You want to see the oldest? Luang Por. They want to know which one is the oldest. Luang Por, can you rise up so they can see? Luang Por? Yes. How old are you?
Yes.
All right, thank you. He 70, and he just joined us today. He just joined us today after the retreat. But one person that I want you all to meet is our most venerable, Luang Por. Would you please, Luang Por, let them know he raised his hand. That is, we call Luang Por, which is the seniorest monk in the group. He's 70 years old, and he is 50 Vasa, mean his monkhood, 50 years already. And he been walking since day one until now. He walk like a machine. Every time when I speed up and I look back, he's like right behind me. He's like, okay, keep walking. I'm gonna behind you. I will back you up. He's very strong. Very strong. He's a role model for us. And we continue walking. And he, every day after the chanting, we turn to him and we pay respect to him and ask him for forgiveness. That's our duty every day, in the morning and at night time.
Who is the youngest?
Who's the youngest? Who's the youngest here? Jan? Huh? Him? Seven, 79? 29. He's 29 years old. I think he's the youngest.
Well, I have a question. So
She has a question.
I'm wondering,
Uh-huh.
is there one moment that made this all come together for you? What spurred you to begin this journey?
So when I made a vow to do this, and I call around and I ask, I have a dream. I want to do this because I see that there's so many sufferings around us. All the conflicts and all that things around us, and I think that we should do something to support the society, our country, and the whole world. As a Buddhist monk, we also bring all the teachings from our Buddha into practice while we walk like this, which is mindfulness, right? And so the Venerable monks are very happy and supportive. They say, why not? We can do this. And after, because all of us, we have temple to take care of. It's not easy just to let go everything and then walk on this journey for 4 months, right? It's not that easy. They have to arrange everything. And that's why sometimes you see they check in on their phone because they need to arrange things at the temple. When we take break, and then also when they use phone means they write the journal as well. Every day will be a new journal. So after this walk, we probably have a lot of books coming out. After my walk in India with Aloka, and I came out a book called The Footstep of the Buddhist Monk. And I published 10,000 copies in Vietnamese and thousands in English already. And I have signed it, gifted out for 7,000 books already. And I don't know how many books will be published this time, but we'll try to do something to encourage the society to look within. And that is why we come together to walk on this journey.
Well, I just want to express my deepest gratitude for your service.
Thank you so much.
Just sitting and doing meditation, I'm trying, but realize that just sitting at one place for a long time, it's not very easy. So then realize, oh, I need to do yoga. Then I realize I need to do the breathing. Then I realize, what am I eating? So it's not like you can think and you can meditate.
One task at a time, right? One task at a time.
So what's your secret?
So before, when I first ordained, when I eat, I'm very mindful with eating. And I scoop. I try, okay, when you already expert, when you already know, you don't need to do all this. But since we've been chasing out there, right? We don't look at within, so that's why we need to teach ourselves again, just like a baby. So when I scoop, I pay attention to what I'm doing, and I put it in. I chew. I know what I'm chewing. Keep chewing. And then when I swallow, I follow that food going down. And then I scoop up, put it in my mouth, chewing, swallow. I keep doing that. Repeat slowly like that, just to train ourselves again. Just like we need to start from ABC again. We don't need to run when we don't know how to run. We need to crawl first, right? So that is how we train our mind again. Let's say, how old are you now?
58.
58. You have spent, since the time that you realize things, probably, let's say, 50 years. You have spent 50 years chasing the outside world. Now you just practice for 5 days and you expect to be expert. Cannot. At least 58 days. Right? At least continuously. I'm talking about continuously. In order for us to have a new habit, we have to do that thing repeated over and over 64 days continuously, non-stop, to have a new habit. After you got a new habit, are you done? No. Because our mind is cheating us. It's like, let's say, when I came to the temple, my teacher said, do not go to bed before your teacher. Do not get up late after your teacher already up. And sometimes I stay up really late, trying to get up early. And now 3 o'clock we have to get up. 3 a.m. in the morning we have to get up. I train myself to be like that every day until 100 days. But there's one day that my mind say, oh, today I'm so tired, it's so cold, so just take a little bit more nap. You'll be okay. Just one time will ruin your whole life. There's another time will come soon, very soon. And there will be a week, a month, and all that 100 days gone. You have to start from a zero again. So our mind is cheating us. Okay? Don't listen to it. Don't listen to our mind. It's cheating. Because it's a monkey. The monkey jumping here and there. Our mind is a monkey. You know a monkey, right? In India, a lot of monkey.
Yes. My mind is a monkey.
All of us are monkey. Not just yours. You know, monkey in India, they stole our food a lot. So, we need to train that monkey. We need to train that monkey to stay still. But at the beginning, it's still gonna jump here and there. But when it jumped, pull it back. When it jumped, pull it back, pull it back, pull it back. Keep doing that. Sooner or later, it will stay calm. Let's say, have you all trained in the dog before? Yeah? So the dog, when the dog see a ball, how the dog react? Gonna go after that ball, right? Yeah. When it sees something movement, just like earlier, there's a dog right there, and I look up, take off right away. Okay? So our mind's just like that. When we see thing, when you hear thing, when we smell something, and our mind is chasing right after that thing. Just like the dog. After train, we'll stay still. When we say sit, means sit. If it's untrained, it's keep chasing. So we need to train our mind really, really well. But be careful, because it's always cheating, trying to cheat us, okay? So be careful. Once it's well trained, we need to continue doing it.
Yes, little bit of break and it goes back to zero.
No break. Okay? We don't have time for that. You know what? Once you meditated, once your mind calm, you don't need a break because you will feel peaceful. And that peaceful moment you cannot find anywhere in this world, for sure. There's one gentleman, he's from America, he's in New York. He went to Myanmar and practiced meditation, and he happened to see me and I say, I'm in Texas. And that gentleman said, I have a lot of girlfriends. He told me like that. And I asked him, and why are you here? He said, I need to find peace. So those girlfriends didn't bring you peace? He said, no. So after practicing for a while, and he started to talk with me, I said, so now meditation versus your girlfriend, with all that happiness that you have been having with your girlfriends, which one is better? I asked him that question. He looked at me and he said, I don't want to go back with my girlfriend. Because what meditation can actually bring to him, because he can find peace. He don't want to stand up after he sit down for a meditation. Of course, that is something we cannot do because we all have to work. You cannot do that. Okay? Don't quit your job just to sit meditation all day unless you have financially support. Okay? We just need to be mindful with what we are doing every day. That is meditation. Then you will find peace for yourself.
Do you do yoga also in the morning?
Yoga?
Yeah.
We don't do yoga. But if we do, then probably Tai Chi. Or maybe Muay Thai. I don't know. Depends on what the monks know, but usually we don't do any kind of aggressive exercise.
So breathing exercise?
Breathing exercise, yes, we do. You know, before I cannot chant that long sentence because my breath is very short. After I practice the Qigong, then my breathing is longer and longer, right? So that is something that we do.
Qigong, maybe it's Kumbhak, I don't know in your language, but it's different.
Is the energy.
Energy, holding energy for a long time.
Energy, right? For inner energy by practicing the breathing. A different meditation. It's not a mindfulness meditation, but you will be mindful when you practice that as well.
So after 90 days, what's your goal going to be? Means, what are you going to trying to achieve with reaching out to the people and anything else apart from that? Or how do we find the peace to the world, the whole world?
We are not expecting anything. When we take on this journey, no expectation. We just walk. And here we go. This is an achievement that all of us come together, right? And here we have Asian, we have Indian, we have everything. And we are still the same blood, right? Red. Same tears, salty. And here we can sit together and talk. Like this, how peaceful it is. No fight, no conflict. Isn't it like a family here? That is achievement. We don't need to expect anything else. What comes, it will come. we'll see what happens after we get to Washington, D.C. But our goal is trying to spread the awareness of peace, loving kindness, and compassion. Hopefully that our country, our world will be healed and live in harmony and unity.
Thank you.
How many times in our life that a Buddhist monk come to a church and stay? How many that you are listening to the monk in your life? One time? Okay. We too, one time.
This is the first time we saw you in the morning while you were walking in Liberty. And otherwise we have seen you in Tibet. And in India also I have seen many times, but I never knew that, oh, I saw monks walking in Liberty. What's happening?
Oh, what's happening? This is what happening. Well, a lot of people say, oh, really? This monk exists in Texas? So I think the universe called us all here together. Once we spread our positive energy to the universe will bring something back for us, for sure. So we are here together here, peacefully like this. I like that.
Thinking about aura.
Aura? Let's not talk about that.
From the senior most.
Oh no, you don't get a blessing from a senior monk. You get a blessing from all the monks.
All the monks. Okay. So how do we take the blessing? Do we bow to you?
Now, let us all palms up like this, and all the venerable monks will blessing. The blessing. meaning of blessing. That is the Pali word. Usually, I just recite it, remember. But that I know just only a few. I understand. Like may good fortune come to your way. May all deity protect you by the power of the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. May you enjoy well-being. Yeah, this sutra, this subject, just only one. But we chant in Pali, that is a lot. It's so many. Yeah, but I can explain. That's all. Yeah. Yes, just come up to the monk. The monk will tie your hand with the holy string. Yeah, and blessing you again.